Good morning, friends. My name is Manik, and I've started this YouTube channel called Tech Byte to share my knowledge and experiences which I've gathered over the last 15 years in this AV industry. I hope these short videos, or Tech Bytes as I call it, add some value to you and make some sense. Well, this is my first video, and I would be very happy and glad to get your feedbacks to improve upon in future. Today, I'm going to talk about a subject which is least stressed upon, but is very important when it comes to closing the sale and closing it fast. Hope you face this a lot of times that client keeps asking you to revise the proposals, but you still don't end up closing the sale. What do you think could be the reason? Well, we all have our valid reasons, but I want you to consider that a lot of times we are in a hurry to close the sale. We keep talking about us, ourselves, our company, and overlook on the minute details which are important to understand the exact requirement of the clients. Truth is, client is not interested in you. Client is interested in the right solution. So rather, if you try to focus on him and his requirements and ask the right kind of questions, client would anyways be unable to understand our capabilities. So let me share an analogy here. We all would love to wear a well-tailored suit as per our body shape, don't we? Yes. How about someone trying to sell us, say, an Armani suit, which doesn't fit us well? Will you buy it? No, right? Similarly, we need to understand clients' requirements as per their custom needs and ask specific and not generic questions to understand his exact needs so that we can design a tailored solution for him. So generic questions doesn't work. Here's a quick checklist to understand client needs. Understanding the physical space. Now you need to get all inputs to understand the space in which the system is to be installed. Of course, you would need drawings and you can ask for it, but we need to also understand other factors like, is it an existing building? Is it an existing space being renovated? What flexibility we have to work in the space? Are there any restrictions in terms of installing equipment inside the building? I remember one of the projects where client was renovating the space for a nightclub to come on a first floor of a building with an office on the ground floor. Now you can imagine what problems can come in a scenario like that. Understanding the audience. Who is going to use this space? Is it for senior executives? Is it for office employees, or is it for the school or college going students? Understanding the application. Is it for critical decision making? Is it for training? Is it for video conferencing? Or is it only for speech applications? Understanding the functionality. Rather than talking about close-ended questions like, do you need a projector? Do you need an LED screen? Do you need line arrays, etc.? We must ask open-ended questions to understand the tasks to be performed and functionality required. For example, you may ask, would you want control of the complete AV and lighting on a touch panel? Would you want a wireless presentation facility? What other tasks other than presentations would you want to perform in this space? Understanding client's intent and passion for this space. We must, with our discussions, try to understand how important this space is for the client. Is it just another facility in the premises, or they are looking at this as a very important venue for future? Understanding the scope. A lot of time we assume things which increase our costs. Like for example, cable pulling, conduiting, minor civil works, scaffold, storage space, electricity, power points, land points, etc. So we must clarify what is in our scope rather than assuming all of it as our cost and quote. Understanding client's bandwidth in terms of operation and maintenance. Now, does the client have trained resources for maintaining and operating the system once it is installed? You may give him the best digital mixing console in the world and he may buy it also, as he is not aware of the technicalities, but then he'll complain at a later stage. So we must understand this perspective as well. Understanding the delivery and closure timelines. Now sometimes client wants a solution to be implemented within 2 weeks or earlier. So we need to design around products and solutions which can be made available within that time frame. We must also inquire by when the client wants to close the order so that it can be taken up accordingly on priority with the team. understanding the budget. A lot of times, most of us, in fact, they make this mistake of asking this question first. If you have figured out answers for all of the above questions nicely, maybe you can figure out the client budget yourself. But still, if for your own satisfaction you want to ask this question to the client, you may go ahead. But this question will left unanswered. So just to summarize, I would again stress upon asking specific questions so that you can get answers which can help you suggest relevant solutions to your clients. That's about it for today. Thank you for watching this video and I hope it makes some sense to you. If you like this video, please press the subscribe button below. This shall motivate me to make more such videos in future. Lots of love, regards to you all. Manik Gupta, HITECH AVI, India.